Taraba State, called nature's gift to the nation because of its enviable rich human and natural resources, has in recent times been tormented mercilessly by different challenges, which include insecurity, cattle rustling, interethnic rivalry, and indiscriminate killings of innocent population by different militia groups, especially in the interior parts of the state. This has become a cause for worry among many citizens and the world at large. While all these were going on, another heart-swallowing incident happened in Zing local government area of Taraba State, where damages of unquantifiable magnitude were recorded just within a twinkle of an eye. It was about a tanker carrying premium motor spirit petrol that collided with a trailer, resulting in an explosion, which killed scores of people and destroyed properties worth millions of naira. The incident, which took place on Wednesday, 2nd April 2018, was on a market day when indigents of the area, among other visitors, had turned out in their usual numbers for the purpose of buying and selling of goods and services. This made one of Dr. Bukola Saraki's aides at the National Assembly to visit the tragic scene in order to witness for himself the fate that had bedeviled the people of the area. According to sources close to the scene of the incident, scores of people died, while some sustained various degrees of injuries. Mr. Sulaiman Bakari, who is also an indigene of the state, went on a condolence visit to the area. He made his first stop at the palace of Kpanti Zing, Alhaji Suleiman Ibrahim Sambo, who is the traditional ruler of the community, where he also met with the families of the bereaved and victims of the inferno that claimed lives and properties. Mr. Bakari, who visited the scene of the accident to ascertain the level of damages, he was told that the tanker, which was loaded with premium motor spirit petrol, was heading for Yola, Adamawa State when it crashed into the trailer with explosion that caused wildfire. The tanker driver, according to them, was on top speed when he lost control, and then it rammed into a moving trailer and immediately burst into flames. While fielding questions from newsmen, Mr. Bakari said he met with a man who narrated that he was at the scene riding on a motorcycle ahead of the tanker, telling people to leave the road because the tanker had lost its brakes. He added that the tragedy also befell a pregnant woman and 3 others who were burnt in the fire. Mr. Bakari at this point fell to his emotions as he could not help but burst into tears at the level of the encounter. Mr. Sulaiman Bakari, who works closely with the Senate President, Senator Dr. Bukola Saraki, promised to draw the attention of the National Assembly to the unfortunate incident so as to do everything possible to intervene on the state of the road. He said an intervention of the federal government is required here, especially on the poor nature of the road. The road is busy because Zing is one of the commercial hubs of Taraba State. The people of the area are predominantly farmers who engage in farming various cash crops that are taken to various parts of the state and to other states in Nigeria. There are lots of economic activities taking place here, and it is contributing to the capital base of the state. A lot of people ply this route for business purposes. When asked, "What do you think should be done about it?" he said, "Well, I'm not a civil engineer, so I wouldn't know. Well, I suggest something should be done about it. Either dualize the road or create some alternative routes for all the heavy-duty trucks and tankers and block them from passing through the city centers, especially residential and market areas." The police in Taraba State on Thursday, the 3rd of May 2018, however, said 10 people died in the crash. According to the State Police Public Relations Officer, ASP David Misel, 20 others who sustained various degrees of injury were receiving treatment at the General Hospital Zing and the Federal Medical Center Jalingo. We recovered 8 dead bodies after the accident, but later in the evening, we discovered a burnt corpse inside one of the vehicles. This morning, Thursday, one of the injured persons died on his way to the Federal Medical Center Jalingo. So, although we have recorded 10 deaths from the accident, I can also confirm to you that many houses and shops were burnt because the accident happened in a densely populated area. More so, it was on a market day, he said. All that Mr. Sulaiman Bakari seeks is lasting peace and tranquility, which the state has before now been known for. According to him, it is only when there is peace that you can have development. It is only when there is peace that the people can be productive. It is only when there is peace that investors can come to the state and do business. He prayed for unity and progress in the area and Taraba State, as well as Nigeria as a whole.